1, 2, 3, let's switch this up. Hey True Beauty fam, and welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different because it's going to be kind of like an advice style video. As I can tell by the title, I'm going to tell y'all how to stay organized and be proactive and basically not procrastinate during this school semester. So you have a hot girl semester instead of a not so hot girl semester, and you end up freaking out, missing your assignments and all that stuff. So I'm here to help you out, especially my girls who struggle with anxiety, or boys who struggle with anxiety, especially when it comes to like getting your assignments together and all that stuff. So yeah, let's just get on started. I made a list, so I have it right here and I'm gonna read it off to you guys. So, how to have a hot girl semester, staying organized and being proactive, period. So the first thing I have on here is get a cute planner and get a dry erase calendar, or you could do either or, whichever one would be easier for you. I have a really cute planner, and my friend Alex, hey Alex, she has a planner and a dry erase calendar. And for the dry erase calendar, I would say to stick it in front of your bed so that it's the first thing you see when you wake up, or stick it like above your TV or something. Wherever you're always going to be looking, I would say stick it there, because then you'll remember to like X out stuff, fill it in, put reminders up there and all that stuff. So with the planner, you can bring the planner with you to school and then transfer that information onto your calendar. That way if you forget to check your planner, it'll be on your calendar. Thinking, using our minds, people. But yeah, so the next thing, please don't judge my ear tab, it's coming up. So yeah, the next thing that I'm gonna tell you guys is to get cute or motivating stationery. Basically what I mean by motivating stationery is like anything with a quote like, you can do it, you got this. Because it's something that you can repeat to yourself and be like, you know what, I do have this. And it's something that's helped me personally, being that I struggle with anxiety and I struggle with procrastinating, so that makes my anxiety worse when it comes to school assignments. So yeah, anything that's gonna motivate you or has like a mantra on it that you can say, you are the best. Like, it's simple, but like, you know what, yeah, I'm the best, I got this, I can do this. Anything that's gonna like put your heart and your spirit in good spirits and make you feel like relaxed and be like, okay, you know what, this year is gonna be different. This year I'm not gonna put things to the last minute. I'm gonna be more organized, and just put like positive things out into the air instead of saying, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna get this finished, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that. Because what I found is that made my school year much worse than better. It made me feel like crap. It made me feel like I'm not as smart as the other kids, which bullying also played a part in that. But I was also really hard on myself. So I would like, a bonus tip is not to be too hard on yourself. Give yourself time, which is one of my tips on here, but that's gonna be later. So the next tip that I have on here is set plans to work on assignments and make essays or projects priority before moving on to regular homework. So this is more for my college / high school students. So yeah, for college, we get these bulk assignments and we have to finish them by a certain time. So this could even work for middle school students, but this won't apply to you till maybe the end of the year, I want to say later on in your semester. Only because I know you guys are gonna have books to read and whatnot. Well, at least I had books to read, so yeah. So what I mean by set plans to work on assignments, hold on, I'll get you my planner so that I can show you guys what I mean. Okay, so when I say set plans to work on assignments and then leave your anything that's gonna take less time and anything that's like due the next day, I would say put off till like you get what you want from your project or essay done. I hope that makes sense. So I'm gonna go to September. Also, make sure you guys order the textbooks. Amazon is great. I'll leave like websites and everything that you can get your textbooks if you haven't got them yet for cheaper. And yeah, so tip for you college students, please get your textbooks. Also do your research on where you can get them for cheaper. I did mine, so I will leave the websites and stuff down below. And yeah, so I ordered my textbook for my African American history class, and it's gonna come today, which is Wednesday, August 28th, when I'm filming this video. So I'm hoping to get this up Friday. Yeah, Friday. And kids here in New York haven't started school yet, so that's why I kind of want to get this up pretty quickly. I know some of you guys who are in college, you've already started, but I feel like these are still good tips and things to keep in mind. So yeah, I already know this video is going to be long because I talk so much. So today my plan is to read chapter 1 because I have to read all 5 chapters and then write summaries and stuff, and that's due October 8th. So today I'm gonna read chapter 1 and half of chapter 2 and take notes, and then tomorrow I'm gonna finish chapter 2 and write my summary on both of those chapters. So that's basically what I mean by like planning, what did I say? Set plans to work on assignments and make sure your projects or essays are a priority, because I know there's a lot of planning that goes to a project and into an essay. So if you make sure, like say it's a group project, if you make sure that everyone's on the same page, if you make sure like if anyone needs help, make sure you get your stuff done first and then see if anyone needs help, because then that's just gonna cause a problem for you. And baby, we don't want any problems. We don't want any anxiety attacks. We don't want any panic attacks. I've been there. It sucks. And sometimes it can spiral you into a depression, because that's what happened to me. I had a really bad panic attack. It spiraled me into a depression. I wasn't getting out of bed. I wasn't going to class. So essentially I had dropped out of school when I started. And I really don't want that to happen to you guys. College isn't for everyone, but if it's definitely something you want to do, please just plan out your stuff, so that way you're not stressing at the last minute and be like, oh my god, like I have this to do. Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that at all. No negativity. So yeah, that's what I mean. And then I wrote in when that's due. So October 8th is when that is due. Yeah, October 8th is when like my summaries and stuff are due, etc. So I planned out when I want to work on certain parts of, when I want to work on the chapters and reading them and then writing notes and stuff. So yeah. Oh, I didn't show you guys my planner. Look how cute it is, guys. It's so cute. I got it from Target. Target, TJ Maxx, and Burlington have really cute planners and stationery. Bando is also really good. They're having a sale on a couple of their books right now. And I have one of their notebooks that I got a while ago. It's this floral one. It's so cute. I'm gonna use this for my African American history class, and I have 2 more coming. But they're the smaller ones. They're not that small though. They're like, I think 11 inches by 9 or something like that. I don't remember the exact measurements, but yeah, they're not that small. This one, I forget how big this one is. Or the other one could be 9 inches by something. I don't remember. But this one, I think is 11. I don't remember. This is their big book though. And their big books are either $16 or $17, but the smaller ones are $12 and $13. And you can find them on Amazon, so you'll get them when you need them. I'm giving y'all the tea on these notebooks. Like, yo, period. I got y'all. So my next tip, which kind of goes in with the setting plans and stuff for your assignments, is another thing to help you stay organized, which is to set reminders on your phone for the week before an assignment is due. That way you can make any last minute changes. So say you didn't wait till the last minute and you know your due date for your assignment is coming up. If you set the reminder to let it remind you a week before your assignment is due, you're giving yourself more time to edit, make changes. If there's anything you need to add or anything you thought would be better, just go through and, you know, edit that stuff. And then my next tip would be, don't be afraid to ask for help. It doesn't make you any less smart, and you'll know exactly what to do and how to get your assignment done. Please do not be afraid to ask for help. This was my kind of breaking point because I was so shy and I felt like everyone would think I was stupid if I asked a question about an assignment because nobody else was asking a question. But what I learned later is that they were asking each other for help, they were asking the teacher for help, and that was something that I was so scared to do. Like, even the quote-unquote smartest kids in class, they were asking each other for help and asking if they understood. So understand that everybody is gonna need help at some point. Nobody is like super advanced and they're never gonna need help, because everybody needs help at some point. So please don't be afraid to ask for help. And I know some people are gonna be like, oh, well, you didn't ask for help. Like my friends and family watching this video, bro, you didn't ask for help. But like, I was so scared, and there were so many personal things that I was going through in high school, in middle school and in high school. Like, I was so afraid to ask for help because I didn't want to come off like I was stupid and I didn't know what I was doing. But it made me struggle more than help me out. So I want you guys, again, who struggle with anxiety, who struggle with panic attacks, who struggle with anything mental health wise, please ask for help if you don't know how to do something, because that's going to make your mental health worse than make it better. So my next tip is to set up study dates with your friends. So say you guys have like a quiz coming up or a test, and math is not my best subject, so I'm just going to give math as an example. Say you guys are already studying, be like, hey, can we work on the math homework, because there's a topic that I don't understand and it's gonna be on the quiz, so can you guys help me out? And then whoever understands it could help those of you who don't understand it. Because my boyfriend, before we started dating, we were best friends, and he was great at math. There were things that I got and things that I couldn't get, so I would have him explain it to me if I still didn't get it when the teacher was explaining it to me. And I'm like kind of a visual learner. Like, if you tell me how to do something, I could do it, but I'll get confused. So sometimes I have to see how it's done. So I would say I lean more towards visual learning than listening and learning. I don't remember the word for that, but yeah. So that's a tip that I have for you guys. Make study dates with your friends. So like the times where you want to hang out after school, like you can hang out and have fun, but also like try and take it to somebody's house, if that makes sense. Like, if you guys are already planning to hang out and have fun, why not do it at someone's house? Because then you can study, you can get your homework done. And I know sometimes, you know, you're having too much fun and you don't realize the time, and you know, you gotta get home. But I feel like you could also make that time that you're having fun study time as well, because you can have fun and study at the same time. So like, yeah. The next thing I have is, for those of you who do struggle with any type of mental health, have a mantra that helps keep you calm or helps get you through a hard time. So say you're in school and you're having an anxiety attack. Try and tell yourself, you know, calm down. This is gonna pass. There's nothing that's gonna hurt me. Like, just tell yourself things that are gonna calm you down, keep you calm. Or if there's a mantra that you have, or if there's a quote that you have that helps you get through a tough time, just keep saying that over and over until you calm down. And sometimes for some people it's counting, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then taking deep breaths in between. And there's this gif that I saw, and it's like a triangle going up into a pentagon, I think, and then coming back down. And that's it basically shows like how to take a deep breath. So you inhale, and then you exhale, and then you keep going with the gif until you're calm. I know phones aren't allowed out in school, but I feel like this could work. Like, say you're in the middle of campus or something. For my college students, if you're in the middle of campus or something, you could, and you feel like a little anxiety attack coming on, you could take out that gif. And then I feel like you guys know what gif I'm talking about, but if not, I'll try and insert it in the video so that you guys can understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, another tip that I have is make time for your mental health. So with school, I know it can really become a priority, and you want to get stuff done, and you want to be really invested, and like you have all these things going on in your head, especially if you're athletic and you're on a sports team, or if you have a club after school, and it can become a lot, and I know that. So like, I would say during the week, get your work done, and then have the weekend to just relax and just unplug. So maybe like stay off your phone the whole weekend and read a book. Spend time with your family. Make time for your brain to relax so that it doesn't become overactive and you don't have all these thoughts. Because like I said, you know, it's happened to me. I've been there, and it's like I feel like I have so much stuff to do and not enough time to do them, and I just start to get crazy, and that's when my anxiety starts to act up. Like, you're never gonna get this done. You know you're never gonna get this done. Why are you doing this? You should do this, and you have this to do, and why don't you do that? And it just makes you crazy. It makes you crazy. It drives you insane. So yeah, that's basically another tip I have for you guys. I have 10 tips for you guys in total. So we are on number 9. So we're almost at the last one, guys. But yeah, we're on number 9. So another tip is to talk to someone if you're struggling mentally and not to hold it in. So again, I kind of held things in a lot. I bottled up my feelings until I exploded. And my problem was I didn't want anyone to know what I was going through. So I wanted to self-heal basically, but that wasn't working for me. So now I do talk to people about when I'm struggling, or when I feel like I'm gonna have an anxiety attack or a panic attack or what have you. So if therapy is not an option for you, you can always go to your school guidance counselor, because that is what they're there for. You can schedule an appointment with them, talk to them, tell them you're struggling. We had a really great, I was fortunate enough in high school to have a really great guidance counselor. I just didn't want anyone to know what I was going through mentally, so I didn't go to her. But shout out to you, Miss Gabby. You're probably not gonna see this video, but shout out to you, Miss Gabby. And yeah, my one advice / tip is to talk to someone if you're struggling mentally, because it sucks when you feel like you're alone. So even if you have friends that are going through the same thing you are and they've spoken about it, don't be afraid to talk to them, because they know how you feel, and they're not gonna tell you to like push your feelings to the side or be like, oh, it's all in your head. They're not gonna make you feel like you're crazy for talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So basically, yeah, if you have friends that are going through the same thing you're going through, whether it be anxiety or depression, or they already gone through it, talk to them. Talk to your family that's gone through it. those of your family who you know have gone through it, because talking about, you know, being depressed and having anxiety is hard. So I understand, like, if at the beginning you're not open to talking about it, especially if you're going to a new school, but you'll still have your friends outside of school, you know what I'm saying? So talk to them. And if you don't want to talk to your friends, talk to your parents, talk to your mom, talk to your dad, talk to whoever you're closer to, if you don't have both of your parents, right? So yeah, just talk to someone. And my last tip is to have fun and to live in the moment. High school doesn't last forever, college doesn't last forever. And I always tell kids who are in high school, you're gonna miss it when you leave, because in college you're basically on your own. Like, you have to talk to financial aid by yourself. Your parent can't talk to them for you. You have to remember your social security number if you don't know your SSN number. If you don't know your SSN, duh. I don't know why, like, I'm all over the place. Ooh, that feels good. But yeah, you're gonna have to buy lunch by yourself. Like, yeah, you're not, basically your mom and dad aren't holding your hand in college. Like, when you're at school, they're not gonna be holding your hand. You gotta handle things on your own. If you're gonna be absent, you have to tell the professor. Your parent cannot tell the professor for you. And I think a friend can't tell the professor either. You actually have to email your professor, be like, hey, I'm not going to be in class today. And if it can be an excused absence, I would say make sure you get a doctor's note or a dentist's note, whatever. But yeah, so have fun and live in the moment. Don't think about what's coming up next too much, like life-wise. Don't think about what's coming up next, because then you're gonna stress yourself out. Okay guys, so as I was saying, for my camera cut out, and I'm gonna do this fast because my camera overheated. So yeah, have fun, live in the moment. Don't think about the future too much, because then you're gonna stress yourself out. And I want you guys to have as relaxed as a semester or a marking period as you can. And yeah, so I love you guys so much. Don't be afraid to DM me either. DM me on Instagram. And if you guys are struggling, DM me. I'll help you as much as I know how to. Or if you just want to vent and you need someone to vent to but you don't know who, vent to me. I'm here for you guys. I promise you, I'm here for you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing first semester of college, first semester of high school, even first semester of middle school, if there are any middle schoolers watching this. I hope my tips help you, and I hope they were really good tips. I thought they were really good tips because I never usually hear these tips in other videos. When I watch like back to school tips and tricks videos, when I would watch them, it would mostly be like DIY stuff and the same thing, you know, get a planner, do a calendar, but I feel like none of them ever tell you how to handle your mental health. So that's what I kind of wanted to focus on. I do want to keep you guys organized, but I also want you guys to make your mental health a priority as well. So like when you feel like you're overwhelmed, please take a break. Please take that time, because I don't want anyone to feel the way I felt. I don't want anyone to feel alone. So yeah, my DMs are open if you guys would like to talk to me. And yeah, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, follow me on, I have a Tumblr. I don't really broadcast it like that, but I have a Tumblr. So if you guys want to follow me on Tumblr, you can follow me on that, because the messages are open. So yeah, on Instagram, if you don't follow me or if I'm not following you back, sometimes it'll send you to like my request thing, and I don't always get my requests unless I check them. So yeah, you guys can follow me on Tumblr if you want to message me there. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Become a part of the True Beauty family if you're not already. Turn on that notification bell so you're notified every time that I post. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.